Alright. What's up everyone? Daddy Robux here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Lost Mines of Phandelver. So far, our party has met Gundren Rockseeker in the city of Neverwinter and accepted a job to escort a cart back from the city of Neverwinter to the small mining town of Phandalin. Gundren then left ahead of the party to reach Phandalin, and on the way with the cart, the party was ambushed by goblins. Following the trail, they have managed to find a cave where the goblins have made their hideout, and that is where we pick up today, with the party just about to enter the cave and see what it is that's inside. Okay. Finally. Now that everything is worked out. So who's going in first? I promise there's nothing scary in there.
I shall go first. Have no fear. Adrastia is here. She'll start creeping forward.
Did you really just do that?
All right. Well, if somebody who's a little more on the fighting style wants to go ahead of me, I will happily acquiesce to them. I am more of a stand in the back and take care of those in front.
Okay.
First, just gonna sneak up to the mouth of the cave and try to peek inside.
Go ahead and make a perception check. Oh, that's pretty good. Standing at the mouth of the cave, you can't really see a whole lot. There is no light inside the cave, so you are relying completely on your dark vision. You can see the stream leads in for, the length of the entire cave, and there's an opening immediately to your right. There's a sound. It's quite loud as the bubbling of the stream kind of echoes off of the roof and the walls of the cave. But over the sound of the stream, you can hear what sounds like barking and snarling coming from that opening to your right.
Does this sound like a hound barking and snarling, or goblinish bark? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's a mad goblin just in.
That's how Ursk sounds when he eats. He's gonna kind of wave to Adrastia, then point to his ear, then point in the cave, indicating he hears something.
Right, that's me. Yes, I will step forward. I will try to stealth, but I am not stealthy at all.
It looks kind of dark in there. Do you need light? I can give you some light.
Yes, I cannot see in the dark, unlike this fine gentleman over here.
Cast lights on your shield. Do you have a shield?
I do have a shield.
Sure. Your shield is now shining.
Ursk's gonna take this opportunity to step back.
Shiny shield.
You should be able to see fine now. Of course.
What's the illumination on? I can never remember. It's 20, 40?
It's 20-foot radius bright, 20-foot dim.
Yeah.
I'm totally prepared. All right. How about, can I put a hoof in the water and see how deep it is?
It's not. It's a foot and a half at best.
Oh, okay. I trot up in there, and I start trotting my way up forward. Oh God, not into the wall.
No, probably not want to do
that.
It looks clear up to the bend ahead.
Hey, wait a minute. Why didn't it save? What? What? She's not emitting light.
I can see up to here. It gets like dimmer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now you can't. It wasn't working.
Oh.
All right. So looking up ahead, you can see that there is again, the stream kind of continues forward through the cave, and then there's the opening on the right, which is this. You can see that there are steps cut into the rock here that lead up into this area where you can hear these dog-like snarls and barks. But you can also see from your new vantage point up in on your left, there is what looks to be collapsed rubble.
I think there's dogs in here. Call back to the party.
Should we
It's
take
quieter.
care of them before we move forward, or lock them in somewhere?
Maybe they're just hungry.
Right. Well, we can't stand here all day. We need to find our benefactor so he can pay us for our job.
Onwards and forwards. I'm gonna start walking up there.
Right.
Okay. As you turn the corner, you can see that just inside the cave mouth here, there's a few uneven steps that lead into this chamber, and moving this close, you now get hit with the dank smell of just wet fur. Inside, you can see that there is a fissure on the far end of the cave, and you can see that there are several large creatures, and you're immediately assaulted with the rattling of chains as they dash towards you, barking, biting, and snarling, before the chain is yanked tight as its lead is buried into the wall, and they get as far as they are able. So our doggos,
Smells.
they get to about
It
here.
smells quite dank.
Bark, 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 bark.
Bark,
Can I like bark?
Can I step forward
Bark,
and
bark, bark, bark.
Oh god. Can I?
I'm sorry, were you trying to say
Dross-
something? Bark, bark, bark.
Trusty just in frustration, but she will she'll throw a piece of I guess meat ration.
Okay. So you throw food at the dogs.
Yeah.
Just they're trying to picture this. So you just walk in, bark, snarl, and then you just reach in your pack and just chuck it at them. So then
Yeah.
they kind of look towards it, and they just continue to yank at the chain and bark and snarl at you.
Did I not throw it far enough?
No, it kind of went past him. It was a good throw. It's just they don't
Oh, okay.
they don't seem
I've
to
got
really
muscles,
be
so.
interested.
Oh. Well, I think these are evil dogs. They're not interested in food.
All right. Well, is there a gate or something that we can use to lock them in?
I look up and around.
There's no gate. You're in a cave.
I don't see a gate.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So as you stand here and debate this, you hear a very disheartening sound. A snap. As the wolves are so rabidly, so fervently pulling against their chains that where they are anchored to the wall, they become unsecured. And the dogs leap forward, barking at Andrastia. Go ahead and roll initiative.
How dare you?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll have to show you. First roll of the night is a nat 20, so that's fun.
That's funny. Oh. Is that new? A little dice just rolled onto my little thing.
You probably.
Yeah, you can.
That's so cute.
No, that's not new. You just have to turn that off or
Oh.
leave it on if you want it.
Oh,
Oh,
I like it.
it's neat.
It reminds me of actually owning math rock.
Alright, I rolled an awesome 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We didn't make it into the tracker. First, Andrastia didn't click
Was it
her
me?
token.
I did though. I promise you I did.
Liar!
Because I clicked on it and then I tabbed over
You rolled
and
11?
I did roll an 11.
Alright, there we go. Let's see, is the API gonna work? Nope. Alright, well, Dangerous, you are up first while I kick the API.
So these beasts look manic.
Yep, they are currently charging and about to eat our centaur friend.
Right. Well, I'm not going to try and animal handle them. They seem dead set on hurting. So we're going to go ahead and target this one. Looks most dangerous to me. And Sacred Flame.
Dick save from our wolf. I rolled it. They failed it. Let me move this over here. And was this on the top or the bottom? I missed the.
He's on the top. This top dude.
Okay, so he takes 3.
6.
6. I was looking at my roll and not yours. That wolf is hurt very bad.
Okay, and then I will fall back out of the tunnel. Oh, there's some crazy wolves inside. We probably need to take care of them. And that's it.
Right. Andrastia?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not muted. I will just swing at the one in front of me. If I can. Oh, did it go through? Sweet.
Okay.
That would be one-handed.
Yep. So, wolf takes 6. These wolves are gonna die before I get a turn. Bad.
All right, that'll do it.
Zolt?
Zolt help. And then I'm gonna walk up into here where I can help. And this one looks rough. So I'm gonna shoot at it. Because, yeah, level 1 characters, what else am I gonna do? Does a 10 hit?
No. No, it does not.
Well, I'm gonna look at the
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah, sorry.
Ribos, thank you for the resub, man. Appreciate that very much.
Urs will step to here and swing his axe at this one.
Goofy arms. Woof! Yes, that is a hit and a deceased dog.
And he will step back to right here and end his turn.
Okay, Dulane.
Lane with this big satchel of like mismatch odds and ends. Be like, oh, what's going on in here? And he'll kind of like step and he'll trip a bit and he'll spill some stuff on the ground that this wolf sadly has to subject poor eyes to.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna pass that with a -4. Okay, so he takes 6 psychic, and our poor wolf is done, and that's the end of combat. So as you look around now, you can see that you know the cavern in which the wolves were situated, there really isn't much there. It was literally just the wolves. There's some scattered looks like scraps of meat and bones that have been long neglected and lie on the floor. That's it. So what would you like to do next?
Oh wait, there's no third wolf here?
Oh, yes. But I totally didn't see him because he was underneath the map marker.
Oh no.
This wolf didn't break his chain. So he's still stuck 10 feet away from Andrastia. He's barking and snarling. Bark, 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 bark.
I don't know if it would be against my alignment to just go over there and smack it.
You
Because I
tell
mean,
me.
it's trying to kill me.
Is that
It's
something?
trying to. It's hostile, and it would try to kill me
Bark,
if it.
bark, bark, bark.
I'm gonna go up to it and just smack it.
Yep. 9 hurts it very badly, and it kind of whimpers, and then it like runs away, tucking its tail between its legs, and kind of cowering
You
at the
can't do
wall
this
here.
to me.
What do you mean?
You can't do this to me. That's me. It's evil. Drastia will turn and be like, alright, it shouldn't be following us. It needs time to lick its wounds, and
Literally,
Right.
it has a massive head wound.
onwards and forwards, my friends, and she will just be like, excuse me, and just kind of brush her big, large, monstrous body past people as she walks forward.
Following the curve of the river here, you see the main passage from the cave mouth climbs steeply upward, the stream plunging and splashing down the western side of the banks. In the shadows, you can see that up ahead, the passage loops around and heads to the west. And in the light above you, illuminated by the spell cast on your shield, you can see, clinging near the ceiling to the north, you can make out the shape of a rickety bridge. It's made of wood and rope, and it crosses overhead of you at a height of about, say, 20 feet up in the passage. You can see the bridge travels from, say, east to west, and you can make out another series of corridors far up ahead.
I relay that to the group. Like, there's a bridge up ahead, about 20 feet up.
Oh, right. Well, we should keep moving, I suppose. Do you see anything up there? Is there maybe some enemy targets that we may need to be wary of?
I step a little bit more forward and I squint my centaur eyes.
Do a perception check if you'd like.
Okay. I'm good at those.
Nope. Looking up, you fail to see anything. As a matter of fact,
Alright.
you are staring up at the bridge with your hands kind of clasped over your eyes, trying to see if there's anything up there, as the rest of the party can see it. But very distinctly, you see a goblin peeks up over the edge of the bridge. So he's mostly covered, but he kind of peeks up, bow and arrow in hand, and he fires a shot towards Andrastia. Pow!
Before he does that, Adrastia will very confidently say, "Oh, there's nothing here."
Yes, of course. So, no,
the way,
there's
that
nothing
doesn't hit.
here. And then, bam, there's an arrow sticking out of her shoulder.
There is not an arrow. It clinks off of my nice and mighty
Oh,
shield.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
very
then,
briefly.
then he goes back into hiding over the edge of the bridge, and we can... Muted myself. And then we can roll initiative again. As we are now being ambushed by goblins. Ooh. That was a great roll, Zolt. I really like that.
Oh. That's supposed to be an 11.
Why would it supposed to be an 11?
Because it didn't add my dex. Because I clicked on roll initiative on the thingy instead of beyond 20.
Ah! You know you can change it in the tracker, right? You can just click the
I did.
number.
I just did it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Who didn't make it in? Dangerous, Dulane, Andrastia, Zolt.
I think it.
The ga. Oh wait, no goblins.
Oh, now it went through twice.
It's okay. Just set it to what it's supposed to be. It doesn't matter. You're in the same position either way.
Yes.
All right. So dangerous. You saw the arrow. You're able to react first. Just keep in mind he is currently hiding below the bridge. So from your vantage point, we do not have a line of sight.
Sure. Do I see
Until he
anything
chooses
else?
to stand up. And I'm sorry.
Do we see anything? Any other targets?
Nope. That's the only guy that you saw.
Okay. I'm gonna sit here and hold an action, holding a sacred flame. So should he pop his head up, I will sacred flame him. Like, there's a goblin up there. We might want to be wary of him. There might be more of his friends in the area. Holding the sacred flame.
Okay.
How high is this bridge?
20 feet up.
Can't see him from below, though.
Nope.
Earth will stand underneath the bridge. That sounds smart.
Okay.
All right. Dulane will kind of like walk over and like, oh, what are we looking at? And he'll take out an old lighter. She'll stand here. He'll take out an old lighter and hold his action to kind of open it in the general direction of the first goblin he sees.
Okay. And what is your held action?
Fireball. I'm just holding a firebolt.
Okay, thank you. Rastia.
I'll just move on forward. By the way, I can't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know why, but your vision won't stay. Like, it keeps disappearing.
Should I refresh?
I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think it's just roll 20.
She's not emanating light on my screen either, so it's probably just like
it won't
thing.
stay. Like,
Yeah.
I've said it like 10 times. I'm not even shitting.
My
I
centaur eyes
just said
will
it again.
squint as I walk forward. I don't know if... There we go. Am I in somebody's screen? Or, wait, I think... What's his face is in there. Okay. I'll just start walking up underneath the bridge. Just like my dear bugbear friend.
I think it's. Oh.
I can see.
I'm like, I think it started to work, but then that's because there's a sun.
Yeah. No, seriously, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Nope. I didn't say
The...
anything. I don't know. It's busted.
I am one
Good
with the
job.
darkness. Alright, yeah, that'll do it.
Alright. The goblin.
Oh, I'm gonna dodge.
Dodge action? Sounds good.
Yes.
One more time. Because it's really annoying me. You know they're phasing out dynamic lighting, right?
Is there like a new replacement dynamic lighting?
This
or
is
no?
the replacement.
Are they phasing this one out?
No, they're phasing out the old version and replacing
The
it with
one that
what we're
works?
currently using.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a brilliant.
It still just fucks up so much. It looks like it's just the bright light that's fucking us here. Because when I turn off let's try this again. Token emits light. Yes. Let's see if this will do it. Nope, they didn't do shit. Alright, whatever, I don't care. Goblin. He is going to peek up over the bridge to fire another arrow at the centaur. He becomes briefly visible for a moment. There's a sacred flame, which he's going to nimbly bimbly dodge out of the way. 17 is a miss, as he has cover. Was there any other held actions?
No.
Okay. Doo-doo. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. Because we have light. We can see. Okay. So the held actions went off. He is good to go. He is going to fire that arrow at Andrastia with disadvantage because she is dodging. How? Oh, it's a miss. And then it goes to Zolt as he ducks back behind the rail of the bridge.
Of course he does.
Of course he does. He is smart goblin.
Yep. I'm gonna.
I should
run
also
on up to
mention,
here.
as he stands here on this bridge, shooting arrows at the intruders, he is yelling at the top of his lungs in a language that I'm pretty sure Ursk will understand. Does anybody else speak Goblin?
Yes.
Okay.
It's interesting.
He's literally yelling, "Intruders! There's intruders!" Okay, Zolt.
The goblin's hiding, right?
Yes.
So
No, well, he's not hiding, right? It's just you
He's
can't.
just like taking cover.
Yes, he's
Okay.
laying prone, and then he pops
Right,
up.
so I
He
can't
takes a
see him at
shot,
all.
and then he lays back down.
Roger. I'm gonna hold a Zolt bolt for the first goblin that I see.
Okie dokie. Did you call it a Zolt bolt?
That's what it's called. It's a Zolt bolt.
Oh, okay. So held action, and then you're finished. Dangerous.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not used to clicking end turn.
Dangerous will. Can I get under the bridge all the way? No problem.
Yeah, it's 20 feet tall. Like, that's not a problem.
We moved it there. I don't see anybody coming. I'll move to there. I'll move to that position there, and then I don't like being this far up. So instead of doing a held action for whatever, I'll copy Andrastia. Dodging seems like the good plan here, and I start dodging.
Okay.
Yes, you must be nimble on your hooves. I mean feet.
Ursk is going to say that he has found some friends up here quite loudly. And then he's going to attempt to introduce them to his little friend.
You will have disadvantage, as that goblin is aware of you and is currently taking the dodge action.
Oh, fine.
Womp. Alright. After that, are you finished?
First will, let's see. He will step up here.
Okay. Dueling.
Yes, this goblin is trying to shoot us, so he will have to shoot through these messy blueprints.
Same as before, is this just held action for when... Because he's currently laying prone, you don't have line of sight.
Oh yeah, sure. Then I'll hold my action. You can just keep the one on the roll though. I'll be
Yay.
right back, guys. I gotta attend to.
And Adrastia.
Right, Ajastia will continue to go underneath the
Yes, you-
bridge. keep going. And then I'll get to here. And do I have javelins? I believe I do. How to... No, I don't have javelins. Thought I did. Oh well, I'll just dodge.
Okay. Our goblins, as now we know that our goblin, they are a plural. This one is going to...
Oh, I do have javelins.
Move
I'll use them
here.
next time though.
And of course he will be using his nimble escape so that our long-armed bugbear doesn't do anything goofy. 10, 20. There we
Did
go.
I see the one that just ran up?
Yes, and the one that was laying prone is of course going to pop back up.
That's
So-
shooting the first one I saw.
Sure.
So
So
that'd be the guy
11
who
will
ran up.
miss.
Yep.
Dulane. Oh, it's an int save, right? Int. 14, I think, is your DC. Let me.
His DC is 15.
Oh, all right. Then he will take that one. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Okay. And then with that, I think all my goblins are in position. We have 2 goblins firing shots. They are going... The ones up on the bridge, they're going to focus their fire on the guys still in front of them in the cavern. So we're going to fire at Zolt and Dulane in that order. Zolt. For 4.
Ow.
Dulane is a miss. And then we have 2 over here. The first one, holding a scimitar, is going to try and stab Ersk. Looks like he's going to be pretty successful in that stabbing. And then the one in the back has a crossbow. He's going to fire on Ersk as well, which will miss. And after all of that, it is Zolt's turn.
I'm assuming the guys on the bridge crouched down again.
Actually, no. Emboldened by the arrival of his friends, they seem to have abandoned any thought of intelligent and tactical advantage here, and they are standing at the top of the bridge, shaking their bows and taunting you.
Well, I would like to Zolt bolt the one who's weak,
Okay.
or at least he's the one who took. And then mind that, I'm just gonna go hide under the bridge.
Well, that's not
Is that
right.
okay?
Yeah, just stand underneath it so they can't
Yeah, I just
shoot
want to stand underneath it. Yep, that's my turn.
you.
Well, now that I see that the ones on the bridge aren't doing anything, I will go ahead and I'll target this guy with a Sacred Flame.
No! I rolled a 19.
Yeah, well, okay. And I'll move to there. That's fine.
Okay, and then Ersk.
Oh, this one right in front of him is not very nice. That's also not very nice.
Oh, rip. Is that all?
How wide is this spot here?
It's big enough for you to stand on.
He'll just step in to make room for those who wish to also enter.
Okay. Looks like Drifter is currently AFK, so we'll let him take his turn after Adrastia.
Alright. I'm gonna step forward. My hooves clacking on the stone stairs and take a swing. My big old warhammer.
We got the rolls.
That sounds about right.
Very nice.
Alright. And she'll be like, oh, you're a nimble little bugger, aren't you? No offense to you, Mr. Bugbear.
I'm not little. I'm fine.
Oh, that's true.
You are a bugger, apparently. All right.
True.
The two on the bridge being unable to fire on Zolt, I guess they're going to fire. Let's just fire at Dangerous. I'm afraid about shooting Delane, but then like he still has a turn that he has taken. 18 miss. Oh no, that's a hit for a whopping 5, and then the 12 will miss. And then Zolt, no, it will not. I have 2 more goblins. One in the front with the scimitar, attacking the big nasty bugbear. Traitor! And misses. The one behind with the bow and arrow, going to shoot at Andrasia. Bang!
That actually hit.
Hit for 5.
How dare.
And then it will go to Zolt.
Yes, I would like to, just casually walk out so that I can see them. Do they have like partial cover because I'm here?
Yeah, because of the vantage point in the rail of the bridge.
Is there a place where I could be where I wouldn't have partial cover? I assume not.
Up there.
Up, like on the bridge, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get to on the bridge, but I can get to here, right?
Yeah.
And then I guess shoot at the weakened one again.
Shoot! Nope.
I'm not back out of the bridge. That's where I'm going.
Okay. And then to Earth.
Did you skip me?
Yeah, you don't get a turn anymore.
Oh,
okay.
Because, well, nobody hits the button except him, so I've been doing it. Dangerous is what I
stop
said.
hitting the button.
No, I'd like it
Sure.
when people hit the button.
Can I stop? I can stop.
Well, we're in not great shape, but need to kill people, so we'll try and hit that guy.
Is this another Sacred Flame?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Nope.
Nope. And then I'll move under the bridge.
Okay. And then it will be Ursk.
That one and I are still trying to make a connection here.
Since you off kilter there, Danger, so I can access the goblin. Hey, that is a dead goblin. Blech.
Ursk will be pleased with himself and end his turn.
All right. Drifter still AFK. So we're gonna take his turn. He's just gonna go. Nope. I need this character sheet, don't I? Campaigns. Too lame.
After Urs kills the goblin, Adrastia will look over. Good shot. Words of encouragement.
Okay, so he's going to continue with his spell. At which point our goblin will save and pass, and then it'll go to Andrastia.
Alright, Adrastia will stomp all over that guy and take a swing at the next goblin.
Yeah, that is another dead goblin.
And she will start making her way around. Oh, there's 2 different things there. Oh. See in this square? Yeah, I'll just get to here. And end my turn there.
Okay.
Actually, right there.
Those of you... Oh, never mind. So the goblins, you see them run out of sight. as something seems to distract them on the eastern side of the bridge, and those standing under it can hear them kind of run to the east as the one attacks Andrastia with the scimitar. Yeah, misses. The other shoots at her with the short bow, which will hit for 5. Zolt.
Yes, I guess I'm gonna start making my way this way. Towards where my people went. I guess I'm gonna shoot at this guy before I leave.
Show Tim. Nope. You
And
guys'
then just
rolls are pretty awesome.
use my other 15 feet of movement to get over here. That's my turn.
Alright, Danger?
The Danger's gonna move here. Yeah, we'll Sacred Flame again.
21.
Oh, good, good. I'll keep moving.
Okay. My rolls are so high. Ursk.
Am I able to swing and hit the goblin without hitting Andrastia?
Sure.
Yay.
I would just imagine you like haymaker over her. It's like that is a hit and another dead goblin.
And then, yeah. Ursk will end his turn.
Alright, Dulaine.
Dulaine realizes that everyone seems to be going on without him, so no. Hold on. He starts running after everybody. I guess he'll get to hear and pull the old lighter trick at this goblin again.
Ooh. And with that, the last of the goblins is dead. And then we find ourselves in this new chamber. And a moment to kind of examine our surroundings. The Twin Pools cave here, you can see that it's been kind of segmented off by a low wall of rocks. There's a narrow waterfall high up in the eastern wall that feeds the pools, which seems to kind of chamber through from one pool to the other. You can see that in addition to the exits to the west, where you just entered from, one that leads out to the main entrance, one that leads over to this this wooden bridge. There is another opening to the southeast, and although it's extremely hard to hear because of all the roar of the rushing water from the waterfall, you can see that there is light coming out of the chamber to the southeast. And from the flickering of the light, you can make out it's probably like a campfire or a bonfire, a large flame.
I can see into that room. There seems to be some sort of creature there.
The heck are you? There you are. Yeah, well, it's you would recognize it right away. It is another wolf.
Awesome.
Bark, bark.
I will lay on hands myself.
Probably a good idea.
Because I am hurt. But I only have 5, it says here. That's
Yep.
weird.
That's
Level 1.
That's all you have at level 1.
Huh, I thought it was just a little bit more, but that's okay. I'll do 4 to myself.
All right.
Gotta keep the
I
one
see-
emergency point.
You gotta.
I see the one down there. Do we want to go look at this room down there? It seems to be more wolves. It's up to you all.
They might be evil wolves. We should investigate.
All right, I'm gonna move all the way. Oh Jesus! I'm gonna move all the way here and realize what a mistake that was.
Okay, yeah, so stop right there, everyone. Because as Danger moves into the opening, just as you can see all the enemies down there, they can also see you as well. And in that chamber, you see a large wolf which was what had originally caught your attention. But standing around the campfire, you also see several goblins and a large, hairy goblinoid, immediately recognizable as bugbears. We have one traveling in our party.
In Goblin, I say, hello, friends.
Also in that chamber, there are sacks and crates of looted provisions that are piled high in the southern cave beyond the bugbear. Although you don't get much time to really look at everything in there, because as you shout your greeting of hello, you see the bugbear draws his mace and begins to approach.
Oh, all right. Well, looks like we're in for another fight.
Ruff, ruff. Right, let's do a quick rundown. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, Zolt is at the top. Good job, Zolt.
What? That can't be right.
Can't be right.
All right.
Hey, Dave, you win a lot of initiative.
I don't know how. The only good roll I get is that.
Initiative.
Yeah.
It happens.
Well, I see this bugbear, and I look it over at our bugbear. I look back at that guy, like, that's a predicament. Does he look like he's in charge, like he's the boss?
I mean, he's a bugbear. Everything else has been goblins. It's a safe assumption, I guess.
Okay. I will use one of my spell slots and set a bolt his way.
Oh no. Why would you do this, you monster?
And miss. I'm sure I miss.
11 is a miss.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's just, my gosh, my magics are not with me. I run away.
Thought your name was Dangerous, not Cowardice.
Yes, I was named for something different than what my namesake is. Or what my purpose is. I go, there's some bugbears and goblins that way.
Drastia.
Alright, Adrastia will attempt to charge. 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there. And I will... Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Smack with my warhammer.
Woof.
And I will follow up with some hooves.
Yeah.
I will not follow up with some hooves.
The hoof attack is a
Okay.
bonus action,
Yes.
but you have to move like 20 feet in a straight line.
I have
or
to
something.
Is it a straight
Can
line?
you link the ability? I mean, I've only ever had one other centaur, and I don't remember.
Oh, it is straightforward. Okay. Yeah, never mind. It's okay. If you move at least 30 feet towards a target, can I link it? I don't know if I can link it.
Yeah, it should
Hold
say
on.
like
Shaboom.
show in VTT.
Oh, why did it do that?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You missed
I'm
anyway.
reading it, I promise.
So then you would be finished, yes?
yeah, that's my turn.
Zolt?
Yeah, Salt's gonna walk up into line of sight so that he can
Two things.
see. Yeah, that also. Just unhappy with performance. I'm thinking like maybe my wand is defective, so Zolt will just like smack his wand on his other hand, and then it just sends out a Zolt bolt towards the bugbear. The main guy. That didn't fix it at all.
I was half expecting like a crit. It's like,
Oh,
oh, there it
it's
is.
Yeah, Zolt's just gonna like go somewhat hide over here. First, last movement.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
All right. The bugbear kind of smacks his mace into the other hand. You enter Clarg Cave. Clarg, make head into basket now. And then he approaches Andrastia, menace in his eyes, as he attacks.
Goodbye, friends.
Oh God!
Oh, goodbye. No, not the bugbear. Oh no, goodbye, friends. It was nice to know you. I say a small prayer.
Oh my God! And you're not at full health, are you?
No, I'm at 8 HP, and I have a total of 14. Oh, well, at least I have some other character ideas.
It's not okay. You're not dead.
Okay, good.
You're not dead. It would have to do 23, 22.
Okay.
It was close though.
She will let out a war cry as she falls.
So Clark just walks up, whap, and then you just see the centaur and crumple, and then he points his Morningstar out with one hand, pointing out towards the Twin Pool Cavern like Babe Ruth calling a shot. You're next. 10, 15, 20. There we go. Ersk.
First, we'll get to here. He will
For
do
anybody keeping
predictable
track,
barbarian
it's my
thing.
4th crit in 40 minutes. Only the first one on an attack roll, though. Anywho.
First, will rage. And let's see how Roll20 likes this.
Twelve is a miss. Sad, that max damage roll.
Which it's not including the rage. That's weird.
It's a toggle inside Beyond 20.
I toggled it.
It's okay. It's +2.
Yeah, no matter.
Alright.
And that'll be the end of his turn.
Thanks for the follow, Jandrew. How you doing? Let's see. The Ersk is done. That means it is the Ripper's turn. So as Ersk swings and misses, Clark lets out a hearty laugh. Ah, Ripper, this one. And you hear bark, and Ripper is going to charge and leap through the opening, gnashing and tearing with the ripping and the tearing at Ersk. And he misses. Always next time. The goblins now exit the chamber. They run out right here. And they have their back facing towards Zolt. So it's almost like they don't really know you're there. They're not paying attention. They just kind of run out. They form this wall. They have their arrows pointing down towards Dangerous and Dulane, and that's exactly where they're going to fire their arrows. They are going to, and again, it's one each. So a short bow at Dangerous, which will miss, and a short bow at Dulane, which also misses? Question mark.
No, that hits.
Oh, yikes!
I'm a wizard.
So, do you have a reaction you would like to take, or do you not have the best spell in the game?
I only have one spell slot left, so no thank you.
Ooh, take 5. But it's okay, because then it is your turn.
Alright, Dulane is gonna run over here and he says, I believe I have just the thing for this kind of scenario. And he's gonna step here.
Into the water?
And in no, it is a wonderful spell that is known as Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Yes, so you're swimming currently?
Oh, I thought the water was like really
this
shallow.
This is a giant pool, right? The water was really shallow in the stream, but these pools are quite deep. Because remember, the rushing waterfall empties into this large...
yeah, that's my bad. I thought the waterfall was up here to like the northern side.
No, you can see it here on the map.
Yeah. No, it's just, things are blocked by all of the dark vision blocks, so...
Oh, right. But,
Dulane will then run over here and be like, well, I still believe I have the perfect thing for this scenario, and he will step here, and he will drop a broken snow globe on the ground, which should hit these three in front of him.
Is that thunder wave?
No, it is frost fingers.
Oh, isn't that a cone?
Yeah.
How does that hit the three of them? I think you needed to be back. Because
Yeah, my bad. My bad, yeah. So, yeah.
Blue.
Don't we?
That's what
Yeah, I'm like,
that's
don't we
what
have
these are
cones for
for?
this? Yeah,
Oh,
don't we have those?
yeah. My bad. I'm so used to not having those and being forced to measure everything.
Yeah, okay. So if you want to hit those three, you have to stand just the threshold of the water. Whoosh. That's okay. We got it all sorted. So it's DC 15 con save. Let's roll that now. They all fail and take 7. The goblin, he can't withstand that amount of damage. He is just going to wither up and die. But Ripper... No. Ripper and Clarg, they are made of sturdier material. So even though they are injured by your spell, they persist or you finished.
And then as a bonus action, Dulain will turn invisible and then jump back to here.
Isn't that it's casting a spell?
Nope. It's not casting a spell, it's Furbolg's hidden step.
Yeah, I know. Furbolg's hidden step, but read the description of the ability. Isn't it like
Yep.
casting the invisibility spell?
No, it's not casting a spell.
Read
It's
me
just
the
a rating.
ability, or link it to me, please. As a bonus action, you can magically turn invisible. Okay, thank you. It's is it the other one where it's like you cast seeming? That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, Furbolgs can cast detect magic and disguise self.
Yes. Okay, I was confusing it with the other thing. Are you finished then?
Yep.
Cool. Dangerous.
Right, Dangerous is going to Sacred Flame the living goblin there.
Goblin. Hey, Roger, how you doing? Welcome back.
I can sort of see Andrastia from here.
Okay?
One second. Measure something. Good, they're in range. Cool. And then as a bonus action, I'll cast Spare the Dying on Andrastia.
You got it. So, Andrastia, it is your turn. You are no longer dying, so you don't need to make a death save.
Yay!
Zolt?
Yeah, Zolt's not like confident in his abilities at all. And he's just like still just whacking his wand, but then points at the doggo and says, "Zolt, bolt." And there's zero confidence in his words. Yep.
And
I don't
miss.
understand. The highest I've rolled tonight to an attack is 11, which is 5. Like,
you guys are fine.
my wand is defective. I need a new one.
Maybe in 10. So then, after Zolt, we have Clarg. And Clarg, standing where he is going to repay the favor that Ursk gave to him.
Yes, cool.
No. He actually needs to step forward. For some reason, NPC bugbears don't have noodle arms.
It's just like we don't get the bonus damage dice when we swing.
And here we go. A smash is 16 to hit?
That hits.
That is a hit. So you will take 7 piercing since you are raging. Oh, and that down goes the barbarian. Not a good sign. So he has not moved. Now he kind of steps over him as he does, kicking, dust and dirt in his face as he steps in front of Dangerous. And he sneers, surrender. And then it will be Ursk's turn. So if you could make a death save, please.
Where is this on the Roll20 app?
On Beyond 20, you have to set your HP to 0, and then it will show up where your HP was.
Let me just do it to this.
D. Well, that is a pass. Ripper, he caught wind of something. So he doubles back around and runs, leaping and bounding, arf, 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 as he attacks Zolt with a bite. 14.
That's my AC.
For 5 piercing, and I will need a strength save or you are knocked prone.
Saving?
Yes.
Prone IMB.
Wow. Yeah, you guys, your rolls are... Alright, I haven't
hit a single thing all night.
I don't think Dangerous has either. The goblins are just dancing around the Sacred Flames.
They roll 20 for every defense on the Sacred Flames.
Alright, so our single goblin here, he's going to shoot an arrow at Dangerous there. Oh, that's a miss.
Miss.
And then Dulaying.
All right, I am no longer invisible, so I am going to take the disengage action, and I'm gonna kind of book it back here. To about like right here, and that'll be my turn.
Dangerous.
All right. I have to make a decision here. I think Andraste is probably the better one to do this. Let's see, how far away is she?
25. You measured it last turn.
You're walking. Okay. I'm gonna take the op attack from this guy. Hopefully, it doesn't hit me.
Okay. Oh, geez. That is risky business.
That's a hit.
Oh, no.
I'm down.
Oh, no. All right.
Yeah.
So I would assume he kind of whacked you here as you tried to leave.
Right there. Yeah.
Rossi is stable. Zolt.
I'm gonna stand up. And then at disadvantage, just gonna poke the wolf with my Zolt bolt and at disadvantage attack it. Wait, did the disadvantage attack actually hit?
Yes.
What the? Well, not for much, but
That's
still
a dead
hit.
dog.
Salt bolt?
Oh, well, Clarg, I accidentally hit the button twice. So, Clarg is going to 5, 10, 15. And he sees you trying to run. He reaches out and he's going to try and grapple you. Where you go? You Clarg now. Oh my god.
Is that a 4?
That is a 4. You're grappled!
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
All right, it's big. All right, it's big brain
So
time.
he grabs you, and then 5, 10. He's just gonna drag you back to here. To here, because there's a line of sight.
I have been phased into the wall.
All right. Yeah. So he drags you back. You're not going nowhere. And then we have a Goblin MVP right here. Here he goes. Steps towards Zolt. Are you feeling lucky?
No, not particularly.
He's got a hit for 20.
I can't even shield it. I just take it and then go down.
Wow.
If it was even if it was one lower, I still couldn't shield it.
All right, Dulane, you're the only one that's up.
Dulane will odd question. Is this bugbear like looking at me, or is he looking at his friend that just downed our down Zolt?
He's grappling you. He's holding on to you. So I would imagine you're like right in front of him.
All right. So no funny shenanigans today. So I will attempt to break the grapple.
Okay, contested strength check. We saw how great that worked last time. 19?
Yeah.
My 7th nat 20 today. We've only been playing for an hour. This is why you guys are dying. My dice are hot and yours are all broken.
Turn. All right. Yeah. That's turn. There's no trying to fool the bugbear.
Twitch, you guys gotta help out, man. This is only the second session. All right. Dangerous is down, and he made a death save, and he didn't do very well. Andrastia is stable. I bet she kind of wishes she could roll death saves, because maybe you get a nat 20. Zolt is down and needs a death save as well. Oh my god. Even your death saves can't break a 5. Alright.
So, what's the next character?
Larg is going to continue dragging you. Oh, maybe. 5, 10, 15. Ursk. Another death save. Alright, pass and a fail on you. The Goblin is going to... Yeah,
Ursk is stable. That was his third one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's stable.
We're only in the 4th round of combat. How did, you weren't down for... You've only been down for like a round or two.
He only had one attack, and then he got downed.
Yeah, this is the third round Ursk has been down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he went down real early.
Yeah, and Clark does go right before you. That makes sense. Okay, so Ursk is stable. The Goblin is going to grapple Zolt, because you can't do anything about it. He's going to start dragging you into the main chamber as well. Dulane still in the grapple.
Dulane will once again attempt to break the grapple.
16 contested. You're free.
The wizard with the athletics proficiency.
Hey.
He's probably gonna balk me as I run, but I'm still gonna try to run.
Because you didn't whap. Oh my god.
That misses my fragile AC.
It does.
I will continue to run.
Alright.
Turn.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Andrastia, as you lay here on the ground, you start to blink your eyes as you awaken and you look around the chamber, you can see that the situation is quite dire. What would you like to do?
I awake with a whinny. This guy looks... They both still look pretty beefy. I don't think... You know what? Adrastia would get up and she would keep fighting, because that's what paladins do.
You're also in a chamber with no exits other than the one they're standing in, so I mean...
Yeah. I mean, technically, I could go out to the bridge and leap off.
How are you going to get there? They're blocking the only exit.
Oh, there's not one over here?
No.
Oh, that was the other way. Okay, never mind. That was a different way. Never mind. I'm directionally challenged. I'm gonna go up.
Yeah,
can
go
I
and whack 'em.
sneak up? Yeah, can I sneak up and whack him because he thinks I'm down?
No.
I don't get advantage. I don't get, you know.
You're lucky to be alive right now. Just take it.
This is true. This is true. Oh no.
All right.
I do. Paladins do have a sneak attack.
Zolt, you also get a brief stirring as you find yourself being dragged by the goblin.
So I'm grappled.
Yes, that was what he had done.
So I
Your speed
can
is
cast
0.
a spell. Right, I can cast a spell at disadvantage, right?
No, it's not even with disadvantage.
Oh.
Your speed
Well, I
is
mean,
0.
it's disadvantage because he's holding me and I'm close to him, right?
Oh, if it's a ranged attack, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I have. Ranged attack. I'm a Warlock level 1. I can disadvantage Zolt Bolt him, which is what I'm going to try and do.
Yeah.
The guy who's holding me.
That... Apparently, that's the trick. You just have to make your attacks at disadvantage. If you
I need to be within melee range of a bad guy for me to hit them.
All right.
Yes.
So, with him dead, what would you like to do next?
This is still the turn. I wouldn't know. I was unconscious. I'm just going to stay here.
Oh, good. Because it's
my
Clark's turn.
Yep.
And he looks around. He says, "Hey, you!" And he's very upset that the furball got away. But now, surrounded by enemies, he is going to attack who he perceives to be the bigger threat. And that would be Mrs. Ed behind him.
Stop critting me, Warbucks. Stop critting me.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Hopefully he rolls like 2 1s though. He's gonna roll 2 1s right here.
Nope.
I see it. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm dead. No, I'm not dead.
No, you're getting no.
Just get up,
Almost.
swing and just get slapped. Okay.
Oh my god. That is ugly. Ursk is stable. Goblins are all dead. Let's get him out of the tracker. So it goes back to Dulain.
As far as Dulain knows right now, everybody's dead. everybody's gone.
You
So
heard
he's
Zolt
just-
Bolt, because whenever he casts Zolt Bolt, he yells Zolt Bolt. So
you know what? That was probably like the echo of like his old friend whispering in the back of his head. For
That's
all
up
he
to
knows.
you.
I guess he'll take like a step right here. I can technically see this bugbear from here, so
Sure.
introduce him to the messy blueprints.
And
Bugbears aren't
intelligence
Bugbears aren't that smart,
save.
right?
He takes 5 psychic damage.
And then Dulain will back up even more to like here.
Alright. Dangerous. The
Oh, no,
cries
true.
of your friends causes you to stir as you lie on the ground. A benevolent being has decided to gift you with health and vitality.
All right.
What
Well,
would you like to do?
my magic's been terrible today, so instead of trying to do something with this bugbear, I'm going to step here, I'm gonna reach down and touch Andraste and cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
Since she's unconscious, she gets max HP, so 12 HP back.
Oh, that's
Okay.
beautiful. Oh, thank you.
Mortality.
Clerics.
Death clerics.
That's pretty nifty.
All right. And that is your turn, correct?
Action. Yeah. Does anybody need stabilization? Everyone's dead, alive.
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the only one who's down is Erskine. He is stable.
Okay, then I won't bonus action heal or anything.
Adrasia.
All right, I'm gonna swing at him again. Let's see, Warhammer.
Nope.
Nope. Sorry, I tried.
Zolt.
Zolt's attacked two things that were close by, and it hit them. So Zolt's gonna take his wand and he's gonna just poke the bugbear with it. Zolt bolt. Give me a second. Gotta hold control. What the fuck? I mean, it's a. Zolt, and then end my turn.
All right, Clarg. He doesn't like what you're doing, so he's going to raise his mace, and he looks at Zolt. But before I smash him in the paste, I need to see if I'm gonna crit Andrastia again. So we're gonna attack Andrastia.
Wait, what?
Well,
Bring
20,
it on, come on.
20 is a hit, but it's not a critical. So you should be okay.
Yeah, I'm still up.
Yeah. And then Earth's still stable. Dulane.
All right. Step here. Once again, introduce Mr. Bugbear to the messy blueprints, and then we run away. Turn.
Idris.
Okay, so this bugbear in front of me. I don't have any spell slots left. So yeah, Sacred Flame on the bugbear in front of me.
It's a fail. He takes the 4. Oh, I think all my my luck is worn off. All right, Andrastia. Let's see if you can land a hit tonight.
I'm gonna drop my shield because if I go down or if I get hit, I'm gonna. Yeah,
It takes
I
time
can't.
to don and doff a shield.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Then I will just say, in the name of Tyr, you shall go down, you heretic, and
Coolness.
miss. And miss.
I think it's an action to don or doff a shield.
Oh, okay.
All right, Zolt.
Zolt Volt. This is what Zolt's gonna do. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Nope.
12
Maybe?
is not a hit. No.
Feels bad, man.
All right, it looks like the things are starting to go back to normal. And hey, we both did it.
Sorry, I'll stop hitting.
It's okay.
I'll stop hitting.
Clarg is gonna turn around and attack Zolt. Stop doing that!
Why 19? Why? Why couldn't it have been one less than 19?
Good night. Then it goes to Ursk, who is stable, and then it goes to Delane.
Once Dulane will attempt to pull out the old lighter and go burr. That'll miss. That's Dulane's turn.
Dangerous.
All right, Sacred Flame. And then as a bonus action, I will spare the dying my friend. Stabilizing Zolt. Move to there.
Trust you. Alright. Zolt is stable. So then it goes to Clark. Alright. Here we go, Dangerous. You ready?
Sure. Yeah, I'm going unconscious.
Bop.
Nice. I am down.
He has survived 2 rounds at if anything hits me, I will die rate. So Dulain.
Yes.
Are you-
Please tell me that hits.
Are you attacking him from right there? Where you can only see a sliver of him?
No, Dulain, what I do is classic thing where he like steps like over here and steps back in.
Not really any better. Because
No, it's not. So I guess, yeah. I don't really have a better alternative right now.
I mean, the int saves were working. I don't know why we gave that up. Yeah. With that much cover, you wouldn't be able to hit him.
I switched to the potentially higher damaging alternative to try to end the fight sooner.
Death save Dangerous. Andrastia.
Let's see if I hit him.
Do it.
16 is a hit. And as the Warhammer connects, you hear Clarg gives out a sickening squelching sound as he falls to the ground. They should not have cleared. Oh, everybody's stable. Except for Dangerous. But
I'm gonna go over and lay on hands my last thing.
on Dangerous?
My last little... Yeah, on Dangerous.
And there we go. That solves that problem.
That's why I had one HP left.
Okay.
You're welcome. That was quite the battle.
Yes, we seem to
Without
be
being real.
we seem to be out of practice with our magical arts. I think we need to work on that.
Just a bit. I think that was just a warm-up.
Yes.
Yeah, that was something.
But,
So,
Is this, can we search the bodies while we wait for our friends to wake up?
is that what you're doing? Or just wait? I guess there's nothing else to do, huh?
Yeah, I mean they're unconscious and I can't wake them up. I don't have the magics for that.
yeah, I don't have any more lay on hands. So,
2 people are just gonna sleep for.
All right. So looking through the bodies, you're not going to find anything of value. I mean, the goblins' weapons are all, badly cobbled together, and they're much worse than anything that you would already have on you. Is there anything else that you'd like to examine?
I guess look through all of the boxes in the room. I mean,
Aha.
They
Well,
got to have
looking
something.
through all the supplies, you could see that the all of the things here, they're all marked. The boxes say of, property of, Phandalin Sundries, Phandalin Mining Cloister, whatever. So you can tell these are the goods that were, being stolen as they were en route to Phandalin. All the stolen provisions, if you open up the crates and look, you can see it's stuff like mining picks, sets of common clothes, boots, oil, lard. There's some foodstuffs, a lot of different things. But in particular, there's all these crates and barrels that are part of the stolen provisions. You can also see that there is a straw mattress that you can assume to be Clark's bunk, and nearby is a large chest that stands out from all of the shipping crates in the room, as this is something different. As you look inside there, you see that there is a large number of coins, most of which are it's all smaller currency, but there's oh no, wrong button. 600 copper and 110 silver pieces. You also find 4 bottles of reddish bubbling liquid. And being seasoned adventurers, you immediately are able to identify potions of healing when you see them. 4 of them. And the last thing in the chest is a statue made of a greenish stone material, and it's got tiny golden orbs for eyes. It looks like it could be valuable if we were to take it back to town.
Do we think it might be magical?
No. There's no indication it's a magical thing. If something is magical, I will make sure to point it out.
All right. Well, we've got these potions. We could. Do we feel we probably don't think like this cave is empty, right? We think maybe there's still more goblins here somewhere. Probably could bet.
Is that a question or a statement?
Both.
Are you asking me, or are you talking to the party?
Party. Do we think that this is a safe place to rest, or should we drag our compatriots outside and rest there? Or...
I certainly believe not remaining in this cave is a wise decision.
Yeah, we haven't found Gundren, so
Right.
I assume he's deeper within the bowels of this wretched cave.
Well, do we want to? Well, we should give the healing potion one to Zolt and one to Ursk, so that they can
Of
get
course.
back some health. So I'll pour one into Zolt's mouth. So it's 2d4 plus 2 for Zolt. And then after I do that for him, I'll go over to Ursk and pour one into him as well.
Zolt will walk into the room and look for a shield. Because not expecting one to be there, but I just want to look around. There's lots of stuff. You don't know.
Andrastia, do you want to drink one of those as well?
Inside one of the crates marked property of Fandolin Barthen's Provisions, you see that there is a shield.
Does it have any insignias on it?
On the shield itself? No, it's just a simple wooden shield.
Zolt will pick it up and look at dangerous. Zolt, keep?
Yes, I mean, I don't see why not.
Zolt puts it on his arm.
As long as you intend on returning that, because that is a property of the Provisions Master in Fandolin.
Zolt coins.
I'm sure they won't mind
True.
losing a single shield when we bring back all the rest of these provisions.
This is true, however, we should still probably pay for it. I will chip in if need
Zolt
be.
coins. Zolt coins.
Zolt-
Zolt coins.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. I'll if we plan on setting up camp, then I might want to just save the potion for later.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know that we're necessarily safe here. I mean,
Oh, I meant like outside, like going outside, and I don't know either.
do we want to just
actually.
keep pushing forward, or do we want to try and go outside and rest? I'll pitch that to the rest of the group.
I like the resting idea.
All right. Well, I guess we'll start backtracking towards the cave entrance. So, yes, I'll make my way to. Yeah, sorry.
As you guys round the bend and start to follow it towards the cave entrance, you see 3 goblins at the top where the bridge is, and then as you round the corner, you see they don't run so much as they just kind of scurry off. So they're definitely aware of you, and then that you see them go across the bridge and down this hall.
All right. It looks like we are not going to be able to do the rest thing. So I'm going to take one of these potions, and Drafty, I suggest you take the other, and we will just have to keep going.
That is fine. I will take it. How bad is Dulaine hurt though? Are you feeling all right, friend?
I can suffice for the time being.
All right, so just stay behind me, and all shall be well.
All right.
Hopefully.
Yes, we will need to make our way up the bridge. It looks like. Maybe they'll want to negotiate after we've killed their bugbear friend.
This is true.
All right, let's I guess I'll move on.
Nobody wants to go first.
I'll go first. I'm quite beefy.
Yes.
So, let me stop you right there, addressed to you. Because as you round the corner, you get, you can see all the way down the chamber as this large cavern is illuminated by torchlight. And what you see is in the chamber up ahead, there is a ledge. It's raised about 10 feet higher than the rest of the cavern, and you can see steps that kind of wind up to this higher area. At the base of this ledge, there are 2 goblins. They have their bows in their hand and arrows at the ready, and they're aimed and trained on you. At the top of the ledge, there is a single goblin, but this goblin is different. You see he wears a headdress with several brightly colored feathers, and he has a necklace with several golden ornaments and beads. And, more importantly, he has a hostage. He is standing, and he has a human that is kneeling on the ground in front of him. The human is bound and gagged, and he's holding a knife to his throat. Stop! If you step into Ymig Hall and you have weapon drawn, I kill! Slit neck, bleed everywhere.
That wouldn't be very nice to that nice fella right there. We killed your bugbear friend, and
You what?
unfortunately, yeah, we killed your bugbear overlord.
When you mention that, they immediately start chattering amongst each other. Do you speak Goblin?
I do not.
So you would be unable to discern what it is.
If they're yelling.
Yeah, if they're yelling, then 2 of us can hear them.
Yeah, if you guys are close enough, they're not yelling; they're talking to each other, right?
Walked up while they're...
I would imagine you could probably discern. You could hear that they're just kind of remarking over and over. They killed Clark. They killed Clark. So Ymig, he kind of stands up. You, why are you here? What doing?
Well, I believe that you are holding the reason why we are here in as hostage, and we need him back.
That's
Meg will consider. You kill Clark? Bring proof. Bring proof, then talk.
Oh, okay. Can someone go get his head or his body?
Sure. Delaine will walk back to go pick up the bugbear's body.
Wait a minute.
Just drag all the way.
I
The
whisper to
wizard?
Andraste. Andraste, we're looking for a dwarf. That's a human. I know maybe you don't know the difference. I'm not sure.
Oh, right. Well, Well, I mean, he's still an innocent bystander, obviously. I mean, I assume he's innocent, but
I don't
he obviously doesn't belong here.
Look, I don't know the difference either. Let's just get him and go.
We need to find the dwarf so he can pay us.
Yeah,
Well-
give it a minute.
All right. Well, we do need that money, so we want to make sure we're getting paid for the work we're doing here now.
Does this guy look like he's wealthy?
He's dressed in a heavy armor, and you can see that his clothing is patterned blue. But the only thing that really denotes like status or station, on his chest there is a symbol on a pin. It looks like a crescent moon with a harp inside. And you can almost kind of see it in the background of his portrait there.
Do I recognize this?
Sure, make a history check. See if you're familiar with this symbol.
Can I? There we go. Maybe not.
No, it looks very familiar. You're sure you've
Okay.
seen it before, but you can't quite place its importance.
Okay, I'll go to him. I'll whisper over to him. No, he's important. Trust me. I've seen that brooch before. That symboling.
Well, you are from this realm. I'm not really sure.
So
Where we've got the body correct, and then I guess we'll just
yeah. So
kinda-
by this time, I'd assume Dulaine is back,
crowd surfing over our
carrying the
over
body.
our heads.
and
Yeah.
you see Emic kind of gesturing with the knife. Come in here. We talk.
All right, I will walk forward. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's a lot of goblins.
I'll look back and be like,
in
you don't
all
want
of
to
you,
fight.
not half, not two, all of them. So he's gesturing, and he looks at Clark. He says, "Fuzzy Man was mean to goblins. He hits us. It is good he's dead. Pah! Since you help Emic will not kill you."
Seems like a fun
How-
arrangement to me.
Yeah, that's pretty gracious of you. I appreciate that, Mr. Yemic.
Mm-hmm.
Or shall I say Sir Yemic? Try to butter him up a little bit.
Sir,
Try to make him feel
What?
important.
what is Sir? Emic is chieftain.
Oh, I apologize. That is what we call our some of our chieftain back at home, but I shall call you Chieftain Yemic, if that is what you prefer.
Yes. No. Sir Chieftain Emic.
Sir Chief.
Yeah. You say me like, so now Sir Chieftain Emic.
All right, Sir Chieftain Yemic. So we killed Clark. You might let us take our friend there?
This one?
Yes.
No.
Oh, what do I need to do to get him back?
He turns to the other goblins, and he's speaking in Goblin, but it doesn't matter because then he's going to repeat it in Common immediately after. Ransom, ransom, you pay, me let go.
How much in ransom are you looking for us to get you? How does 600 copper sound?
Ha! Me no dummy. Me only want the gold shinies, not Cooper.
Yes, I have. And then she'll kind of look in her little coin purse. How much
We
gold
want
do I have?
this many, and he holds up 10, all 10 fingers.
Oh,
And then he goes, wait, and then he like he sits on it, he sits down, and he holds up one foot. This many.
How many toes do you have?
You make have all two. What?
All toes? Okay, all right. Just making sure. I mean, some people lose toes. How much gold do I have? I am not familiar with D&D Beyond. I'm sorry.
In your equipment.
Yeah, I'm looking.
You'll see
Okay.
currency
Oh, right there.
in the top right.
Yes. Yes, okay. All right. I have 10. Can anyone else loan me the 5
Yes.
that we need?
Yes, I can give you the 5.
All right, thank you. And then
Wait, you have more? More?
We don't have. Well, this is it. This is all I've got.
yeah, this is all I like empty out my complete coin purse in his hand. Like, this is all I have, buddy. I'm having to make a loan from him.
What about the fuzzy? And he points the knife at Dulane.
Dulane just kind of like looks up. I'm in the same boat. And he takes out like a random pouch, right? It's not his money pouch because that's like hidden like in his robes, right? But he takes out like a small pouch and just like dumps it on the ground, and you just see like a small pile of like bolts and springs and metal shards just like hit the ground. It's like, that's all I've got.
Make a deception check. Hold on, because I have to contest that roll.
There we go.
Goblin.
Oh no.
Liar!
Oh, my bad. I've got this too. And he reaches back. And wait a second. Wait, we're fighting now?
I didn't
What?
roll initiative.
But
Just assumed. It's my bad.
Dulane kind of like reaches back and he's like, wait, my bad. I also have these two. And he takes out like that bag of like all of the arrowheads he picked up in like the last session, right? And he just drops the arrowheads on the ground.
No. Funny man, funny fuzzy, he's liar. Where's coins?
Those are coins. See, they're shinies.
Fuzzy man insults Nemec.
No, Fuzzy Man does not insult me.
You see all the goblins start to raise their bows.
Hey, that's Sir Chieftain Yemic and Dulane. I'll pay you back. I'll give you my share later.
Acceptable. I do not have any gold to offer you right now, but you can have this instead. And Dulane will take out his old spell book, right? It's not his current one. It's not his roll of messy blueprints that he has, but he takes out an old book and he says, "This is a book full of magic and spells. You are free to have it."
That would make you quite powerful, Sir Chieftain Yemic.
I don't know if he really wants to hold on to his 15 gold.
Wait, how do you know I have 15 gold?
Because I have all your character sheets.
How do you know I have 15 gold?
Because that's what it says on your character sheet.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's 15 copper pieces.
All right. Well, he will accept the spell book on the idea of becoming much more powerful and great. So Ymik points at the stairs. Place offerings to Ymik here.
Oh, okay, sure. You want the arrowheads too? And he kind of just like points at like the sack full of like metal shards and
Place
arrowheads.
offerings to Ymik here.
All right, and Dulain kind of puts the arrowheads back in his bag and lays only the spell book down.
And then the coins,
Yeah,
once they're added, he takes the human and he just kind of shoves him off of the ledge. It's only
I
a
will catch
10-foot
him on my
drop,
back.
so he kind of falls and lands prone. But he is pretty much unhurt.
Okay.
All right, well, we should go.
Yes, you should. Ymik
Thank
must
you for
prepare.
your.
There is another caravan coming, and we will be very rich.
Thank you for your generosity, Sir Chieftain Ymik. I'm sure we will meet again one day.
Probably.
Can I carry this guy like on my horseback, like, you know,
Sure.
like, you know, like long, like how, like, you know,
Like you
laying
just
over
drape
my
him like
back. Yeah, like a like in
Sure.
Red Dead Redemption, how you just like throw it over. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And then you guys are able to make it outside the cave. And you survived.
Wow.
Graciously by the Twitch.
Yeah, like,
My God.
After traveling a
Thank
safe
you,
distance away
Lysander.
from the cave and back to the road, the man begins to stir.
hello there.
Oh, I rip out the gag.
Where are we? Who are you?
Hello, I am Madrastia Shieldmane, representative of Tyr, Knights of the one of the Knights of the Silver Chalice. How are you today?
He gestures to his bound hands and feet.
Oh, yeah, we were in kind of a hurry to leave, so we didn't really deal with the pleasantries of your.
We should
Yeah,
find
I'll
out who he
figure
is
out.
before we free him. Or
Oh,
not.
my bad.
Or not.
Oh, my bad.
I am Sildar Hallwinter. And where is my charge?
You're
Charge.
Yes, Gundren Rockseeker. I was escorting him from Neverwinter to Phandalin when we were attacked.
Well, you did a great job at that.
We were. I assume he's still back in that cave. We are in no shape to go back there.
yeah. We didn't find
We'd love
him.
to, do it. We need to find him for sure because he's the one who hired us. But we can't go now.
I think we should sit down, come up with a plan, get rid of that runt, and then see if we can find him.
And get our gold back from him.
Indeed.
It left a sour taste in my mouth having to call him Sir Chieftain Ymik.
Well, you opened that box.
I sure did, but that was to butter him up and get him on our side.
Yeah, you made an egomaniac even worse. Good job.
I think we should return to town. If we are to rest and recover, and again try to encounter any more of the Cragmaws, then we should regroup.
Yeah, that seems great. We don't really know what the town is.
If we can get back to the road, I should be able to guide us there.
All right. We kind of have an idea of how we got here. Let's just go the way we came. That's ideal.
Are you okay to walk?
Yes, yes.
Why
I'll
would
be
we go
fine.
all the way back to town? Why don't we just find a place to camp, spend a night figuring out how to get rid of these runts, and then take the supplies and then go to town?
That would be foolish. I know that I myself am still quite injured from the whole ordeal. And from the looks
From
of
what,
you all,
being bound up and gagged? I mean,
I was
what
assaulted,
happened?
beaten
What-
within an
hey.
inch of my life.
What he means to say is how far away is town?
It's probably within a half a day's travel. But surely
not
you
too bad.
wouldn't camp within these very woods where the Cragmaw clan makes its home.
Yes, let's go back to town and regroup and then come back. I'm sure, that stuff isn't going anywhere.
Yes. Yes, and then once we return to town, I might be able to send word to the other Harpers nearby. I fear the worst for the Rock Seekers.
What's a harper? You guys play a bunch of instruments? Are you a band? You're a bard. You're a bard group.
Are
No.
they as skilled in combat as you are?
We need more bards. Bards are good. They spread joy.
No, the Harpers are not bards and minstrels. We are a group. And we have dedicated ourselves to trying to combat corruption and evil. I myself I had been retired, but I take on odd jobs every now and then, you see. And that was how I met Gundren. It was supposed to be a simple job, just escort him into Phandalin. But
So, if we go back to town and we wait a day and we come back and we find Gundren's fresh corpse, is that really what we want to do here? Is that?
Whether we sleep in the woods or sleep in town, if we come back tomorrow and find his corpse, it's kind of the same thing. So we might as well do it in relative comfort of a town as opposed to the woods where we could get attacked by wolves and bears and goblins, and you get the point. You get the point, yes?
Zolt can sleepwatch.
Yes, I don't want to put that on you, my friend. I think going to the town is the right course of action, and I will. I agree with this minstrel chap that we need to go back to the town.
I am no minstrel. I told you, I am a soldier.
Yes, the Harper soldiers. Yes. Let's go to the town.
His idea not capture him.
I'm sorry. What?
He not be captured from his idea. Trust him. We should.
I think maybe we should trust him at least for now.
Upon hearing the name Harper, do I recognize a little bit about them and their history and stuff?
Sure.
Okay.
They
And I trust them.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Adrastia will be like, he is to be trusted. I know of his organization well.
Zolt trust dangerous. Zolt no trust bard.
Yes. I'm willing to take that chance, Zolt. So I think we should go, with him to the town. If you are with me with that, my friend.
Zolt trust dangerous.
All right. Well, we're gonna go back to the town then with this Harper fellow.
Oh yeah, our
We
goal.
get a new instrument when we get there.
Okay. Yeah, our alignments match pretty well, so I
Tell me.
trust him completely.
As you were making your way through the cave, did you happen to find a map case?
Did we searched that area pretty well? Did we find anything like that there?
I thought we found it before we went in the cave and it was empty.
You did?
Yeah, we found it on the horse, the dead horses.
Right. Yeah.
Great memory. That was like 4 weeks ago. So he is. I fear the worst. Then, if they have the map, then they won't need Gundren. We really must hurry.
Yes. Well, let's go to the town then. We should make our way through the forest. We came through that way, I think, and we need to go back to the road, right?
Yeah. I guess we'll just retrace our steps and, we set off those traps so we wouldn't run into them again.
Yes, indeed. All right. We go. Yes. Yes, Zolt, we go.
Zolt no speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard you speaking, my friend.
So, making your way back to the road, it's pretty uneventful. You can already locate the trail and follow your steps before you find your way back to the road. Once on the road, you're able to make it to Vandalin, and Sildar makes arrangements for you all to have a room at the local inn. Go on, have your rest. I need to tend to my affairs here in town. I suppose we should regroup in the morning and discuss what it is we'll be doing next.
Yes.
All right. And with that, I think we're going to end for today, because it's almost 10 o'clock. It's a good stopping point. So, you all, we're just going to head to our room. We're going to take a long rest. And during the long rest, feel free to level up your character. Hooray! And then maybe we won't pogo the entire next session.
Thank you, Sir Daddy Warbucks.
We got through the treacherous level 1.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did. And if you enjoyed the session, then make sure you come back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We're going to be playing Call of Cthulhu, which will be a pretty good time. Thank you again, everyone, and I will see you next time.